guys, so today I'm doing a Hollywood inspired Gwen Stefani tutorial, and so I have a little bit of mascara on, but I had to do something early this morning, so I'm just going to start going in with my Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation. It looks like this. I am actually in the color 110 Ivory, and it's just a really nice consistency. I really liked whipped foundations. That's my definitely my new thing that I'm obsessed with wearing. I used to use only liquids, but whipped is kind of a breakthrough somewhat recently in the beauty industry, and so I really am a fan of whipped foundations. I heard there's a new CoverGirl one. I really want to try it out. If you know of high-end whipped foundations, let me know, because I'd really want to try that. So, Gwen Stefani has a really nice, just smooth look, and it's just gorgeous. So, just kind of get a really nice, kind of somewhat paler foundation. I'm going to fill in my brows with my Naked 2 palette. I use the color Tease, which is this one right here, and I do use the Naked 2 brush. I use this end, just dip it in 2 or 3 times. I kind of pat it on the parts of my eyebrow that I have little, you know, little splotches where my skin shows through, that I want to make my eyebrows more defined, because Gwen Stefani, in the picture that I'm doing the tutorial of, she has a very defined brows, so might even make them a little bit darker than I usually do, just because that's the look that she was going for. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a little mascara on, but I'm just going to, you know, get it really a lot of volume in your lashes, because Gwen Stefani has the most, well, she's wearing fake eyelashes, but I feel like my eyelashes are definitely very long, so I feel like if I build up my volume, that will be fine. But she has really gorgeous fakes on, obviously, because she's, you know, in Hollywood, so probably for a movie premiere. I'm going to try to find out where that picture was taken and maybe insert it in the down bar. I'm going to insert the picture, obviously, of Gwen as well in the video. So I'm just trying to build my volume, and I'm using my Maybelline's Falsies mascara in the purple tube. I bet all of you have seen this. It's really popular. I would say Maybelline is probably the most popular drugstore mascara that I see people using. So I'm sure you guys are all familiar with that. And also, something interesting I noticed about her look is I don't think she has a lot of mascara on her bottom lashes, so I'm not going to overwhelm my bottom lashes with mascara, just because I feel like hers are really top heavy. Like, they wanted a really, the makeup artist who did her makeup was really going for a dramatic upper lash. So I'm just gonna work this mascara onto my lashes. I can do a mascara routine, like a full mascara routine, if you guys want. Comment if you'd like to see that. I just, I use lash primer, and then I combine, most of the time, every day, I combine 2 mascaras, not just one. I feel like mixing formulas definitely gets your lashes the longest, most volume. I don't know what it is about mixing mascara formulas that just works, and I feel like it works for everyone. I see beauty gurus on YouTube always mixing mascaras, using 2 at once, 2-in-1 makeup look. So again, like I said, I'm not going to go too heavy on the bottom lashes. Just kind of make it look put together. So, you know, I have long lashes, I think. A lot of people always comment on them, So, I don't know, that makes me feel good, but lashes. And now I'm going to do, this might sound crazy, but other people do this too, a dramatic cat eye using tape. And this really helps get your cat eye really, really precise. So I just kind of line it up from the edge of my brow in a downward slant. And you're going to want to try to make these as even as possible on both eyes so you don't have to redo it. Sometimes even with this I find the lines are straight, which is what you're going for with the tape. But what I find is that the wings aren't in the same slant angle, which is the hard part about this. So you're just going to draw upward, however far you want to go upward against the tape, and then make a cross back, kind of squint down, connect it, look back up, fill in your cat eye. Make sure you use a liquid liner for this. Pencil I just don't think would work. So you filled it in. Want to do the same on the other eye. Pick a height, go down, connect it to the base, going on a slant, fill it in. Make sure it looks kind of how you want. Make sure you go back spots that are not filled in correctly. Tape, it's just pretty self-explanatory. It will help you get clean lines. And you want to go back on top, do the top liner. So you want dramatic, just Hollywood movie premiere eyes. And now you're going to remove the tape, discard that. Oops, I dropped one. And then you're going to go back and just correct anything that may have fallen outside the tape. If the tape takes off some of the eyeliner, you know, when you're pulling back, just redo it. So, you know, really nice cat eye. It's, sometimes you won't always get it on the first try, but let's be honest, no one seriously inspects your cat eyes. Oh, are they right in both the same place, symmetrical? I mean, you want to get them as close as you can, but no one's going to really be studying too hard, I don't think. Now for the dramatic red lip, you can use a stain or a lipstick. I think I want to go with a lipstick. This is my favorite red lipstick. It's Flame in the color 300 by CoverGirl. It's so red. It just looks really pretty. And then hers is really just a dramatic red. Make sure you wipe off the edges in case some bled a little. Dramatic red lip. And I noticed she didn't really contour. She doesn't really have a really noticeable blush. So I'm going to take my Coralista by Benefit, my kind of coral blush. And I'm going to apply that because I'm going to make it really subtle. You can build this. And I'm going to use my Sephora, I think, 123rd Powder Synthetic brush. I'm going to use this. Kind of wipe it off just to make sure I don't get any other product. And you just want to take a little swirl, apply on the apples of your cheeks. She doesn't have, like I said, a dramatic blush, but you can tell she has kind of a natural blush. Just kind of blend it out. Really natural, nothing super, oops, tape flying everywhere. Nothing super, you know, dramatic in the cheek area. It's really, they wanted to focus, I would say, definitely on the bold red lips and dramatic upper lash. So, I mean, it's not that long of a tutorial because it's really focusing on only two things. And for the hair, she has this swept over, kind of, she had an updo, but since the picture doesn't show what she did in the back, I left it as a ponytail. So what I did is I part my hair mostly on this side. You're going to want to comb over your hair all on the opposite side, comb as much as you can, tease this front part, tease it, and then pull it back into a ponytail, secure tightly, and pull out a little bit to make it look looser so it's not a super tight ponytail. You want to kind of have that, she has a little poof, but nothing too dramatic. And you can put product in before to make it look more peacey as she made it, but it's really simple. That's all you do. Pull over, tease a little, secure in ponytail, and pull a little out. It's very simple. I didn't want to make this video too long. And so she also wore kind of a black dress, I think with a little off shoulder and a little bedazzled. So this is the closest thing I had in my closet. Just a simple black dress with some sequins, which she had a lot of kind of like bling just on the front piece. So this is kind of just similar to what she was wearing. And again, I'm going to get in a little closer, see the cat eye, red lips, and hair. So I tried to just, you know, get as close as I could to what she had. And these are all affordable products. I mean, the high-end thing is the Naked 2, which I use on the brows, and then the Coralista. But, and the brushes are nice, but you can use any brushes and any red lipstick, and you can make this. This is totally doable with drugstore products, which I really like, and you can do it with high-end as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed a celebrity tutorial. Let me know if you want any other tutorials, and I can also try to film these again if you guys like them. So, bye!